As you see here, two reputable Puerto Rican boxing websites are absolutely going in on first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-division world champion, former unified super featherweight, Olympic silver medalist, who simultaneously holds now 2 world-class titles in 2 separate weight classes, WBC at 135, WBO at 140, undefeated superstar Shakur Stevenson, who is 25 wins, no loss, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. As you see here, because after his fight, Shakur Stevenson had the Puerto Rican flag. Then he had the Puerto Rican flag on his trunks. Now, he recently identified his father is Puerto Rican. And so he taps into that Puerto Rican heritage. But as you see, they are going in and they don't respect Shakur Stevenson for having a Puerto Rican flag and for representing and saying that he's Puerto Rican with the flag on his trunks. And they saying it's a complete difference in a fighter being born. They even comparing him to Felix Verdejo. And we know the nasty work that dude ended his career on. And they are praising still Felix Verdejo and saying Shakur Stevenson is a fraud. And they saying that there's a big difference. This is multiple different websites that was sent to me. Multiple from Puerto Rico. They going in, they saying he's no Cotto. And then people is defending saying, well, Cotto was born in Providence. He wasn't even born in Puerto Rico. But he acknowledged his heritage from the beginning. And they saying that they feel Shakur Stevenson is doing this to try and gain the fan base to support him. As one even said, he's just a black dude who has Puerto Rican blood and is born in New Jersey. This is why it's just best. You can identify and say, hey, listen, you know what? My father's side people's is Puerto Rican, but just be who you are. I get it that he realized that they're Puerto Rican. He in a sport that's race driven and he wants to capitalize on it. That's how they feel. He's trying to garner the Puerto Rican fan base. I did a video about this before he even fought 2-division world champion, former unified lightweight, former WBO junior welterweight superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez, who's now 22 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout. I said they were saying that the fight wasn't selling, and is it going to be Honduras versus Puerto Rico? Now the fight is in New York, and New York has a huge Puerto Rican fan base. I told you this wasn't going to work. He's going to be frowned upon. It's just like on a higher degree. Remember, the Mexican fan base, they didn't respect Oscar De La Hoya because he was Mexican American. Remember when he fought Julio Cesar Chavez Sr.? And people were saying Oscar De La Hoya is a fraud. He don't even speak Spanish. He's not from Mexico. When you do that, right, you're putting a bullseye on your back. They don't respect that. They don't respect that. So it's pointless. Identify who you are. Puerto Ricans in New York identify as black anyway. I don't know about Jersey. Never lived in Jersey. I'm born and raised in New York. But this is pointless. I told y'all this was coming down the pipeline. Go look at my video I did before that. Before the fight. Then I said, well, you got the huge Puerto Rican fan base. Are they going to recognize and adopt Shakur Stevenson? No, they're not. They are not. And so him pulling out the flag and having a flag on his trunks just makes him look silly. They don't respect you. Now they're saying you're not even Felix Verdejo. You know how this dude's career ended? If anybody knows, go Google Felix Verdejo and how his career and life took a major turn left. They saying he ain't no Felix Verdejo. He ain't no Miguel Cotto. He definitely ain't Tito Trinidad. They going in on him. Read the comments. They going in on him. This is the problem that black people have. We want to identify with everything but who we are, black. Which actually runs the world, makes the world go round. Everybody adapts our culture, yet we want to adapt everybody else's culture. We want to identify with everybody else. It's diabolical, man. Again, in all fairness to him, he recently found out not too long ago that his dad was Puerto Rican. He didn't know who his dad was, something of that magnitude. And he realized his dad was Puerto Rican, and he just wanted to tap in. I think he honestly just wanted to tap into that side of his family. But when you pull out the flag as if you from the Bronx, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? Or like you pull out the flag, got the flag in your trunks. Hey, bro, they ain't gonna respect that, and they ain't respecting it. They destroying him, bro. Crazy, because he had this. You would think that the performance that he put on, that they would want to identify and adopt you and be like, yo, he's one of us. After he performed the way he performed, you would think that they would want to identify. No, they don't care how you performed. They care about the natural roots that you don't represent. Period. Just be you. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Bluebell Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace. They even put up a poll. Is he this? Is he that? Bro, it's getting nasty.